Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and welcome to Kinder Stories. The book that we are going to read to you today is
I care about my planet.
I Care About My Planet. Let's start.
We care about the planet because it's our home.
Yes, Earth is amazing. You and more than 7 billion other people live on planet Earth. The planet is our home. It gives us everything we need: water, food, shelter, and air to breathe. Planet Earth has to be cared for. We shouldn't waste things like water that the Earth provides. And if we don't look after Earth, it cannot look after us. Watery Planet. When you look at the picture of the Earth, this one, most of it looks blue. That's because Earth is covered in oceans of water. All animals and plants need water to live, but most of the water on the planet is salty seawater. We need to take care not to waste water. Litter is the things that we don't want that ends up on the ground. In ponds, lakes, and sea. It could be plastic bottles, crisp packets, or sweet wrappers. Litter can hurt wildlife. Put your litter in a bin or take it home if there is not any. Turning off the lights. That's an important one. Energy is used to power things like the lights and the machines in our home. Most of this energy comes from power stations, and some power stations use fuel such as coal or oil. These are taken from the ground and will one day run out. It's important not to waste energy.
What can I do? Here are some ways your family can save energy at home. Think of some ways you can help. Only put the washing machine on when it is full. Dry the clothes outside, not in a dryer. Turn off the lights when you leave a room.
Thank you, Fan. Cars are a useful way to get around, but they also need energy to move. Most cars are powered using petrol. That's another of the Earth's resources that will run out one day. Cars also cause pollution. They make the air dirty. So what do you have to do is get walking.
Get walking. What can I do? If you are going on a short journey, it's best to walk, cycle or scoot. If you are going further, you can take a bus or a train.
Wonderful trees. Trees are important. They are the biggest plants on earth. They give us oxygen, which is a part of the air we breathe, and they're a home for wildlife. They give us food and materials for tools and shelters. Trees are also beautiful to look at. Medicines, food, habitats for wildlife, tools, furniture, and paper. So
what can I do? What can I do? Ask your grown up if you can plant a tree. If you can't plant a tree, find a tree and make a record of it. What does the bark look like? What shape are leaves
does it have fruit or seeds?
Does
Don't
it?
forget to draw your tree.
Yes.
Paper. Do you love drawing on fresh paper? Do you? Paper is brilliant stuff. But do you know where it comes from? Trees are grown and chopped down to make paper, so we must not waste it. So what can I do about it? Reuse envelopes, draw on both sides of the pieces of the paper, use old birthday and Eid cards to make gift tags, and think of more ways to reuse the paper.
And this book is also made of paper.
Yes, it is. Reduce waste. All the materials we use to make things come from the earth. One of the best ways to help the planet is not to waste things. When we buy new things, they are made and packaged in materials. So, what can I do about it? Is your room full of toys?
Yes.
Think how you can reduce waste, for example. Ask yourself if you need new toys. Or can you make one instead, perhaps? You can use the Lego you own already to make new things and you can play with that instead of buying more toys all the time. Swap toys with friends. You can exchange it. Look in charity shops for toys that other people no longer want. We can buy used toys as well. Food waste. We use a lot of planet to grow the food that we and farm animals eat. When the crops have grown, it is put in packaging and taken to shops. It's important not to waste your food.
So this is a bad habit.
Yes, it is. So what can I do about it? Don't put more on your plate than you can eat. If you can eat one cupcake, do not put two in your plates. Don't turn down fruit and vegetables. They have little marks on or are a bit wonky. They'll still be tasty. Where rubbish goes. So what happens to your rubbish? Some things can be recycled and made into new things, but not everything gets recycled though. A lot of rubbish is buried under the ground. Places to bury rubbish will one day run out. So what can you do about it? Things that can be recycled, just like paper, aluminum cans, and food can be recycled as well. So we do not put in the garbage bag. We recycle them. Now plastic. You may have heard people talking about plastic being bad. Plastic is not bad at all. It is a very useful material that can be made into all sorts of things. The trouble is that plastic does not break down and disappear quickly when it is buried. It can take hundreds of years to dissolve this thing. Plastic rubbish also gets into the river and oceans where it can be eaten by fish and other animals, which is very dangerous for them. Try not to waste plastic. Use a reusable water bottle. Don't use a plastic bag once and throw it away. We can always reuse it. Plants and animals. All the plants and animals around you should be cared for. Plants feed insects and the other animals. In turn, insects do important jobs like helping plants to grow and being food for the birds and other animals. All of nature is linked together. It's a cycle. Everyone is helping somebody else. So what can I do about it? If you have a garden, you could ask your grown-up if you can set up a bird feeder. And don't hurt mini bees like worms, snails, and bees. Be careful where you tread and learn all you can about animals. Enjoy your world. The earth is an amazing place. Get to know this special home when you are out. Look for plants, trees, and animals and learn the name of each type. And don't forget to take your litter home. Now, there's a few things to remember, which are don't waste water, paper, plastic, and food. Litter goes in the bin. Save the energy in your homes by switching off extra lights. Take care of the nature around you. Enjoy your world. Walking is better for the planet than using a car. And reuse if you can rather than buying new things. The end. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you.